Ooh, I know about the 13 colonies.
Security.
No way, I can help. Please don't.
Who let him back in? Anyways, back to you, Amelia.
Thank you, Shine. Now back to you with the 13 colonies.
The 13 colonies were about a group of British colonies on the East Coast. It was founded in the 16th century. It declared independence from the USA. The population for the 13 colonies were 2.4 million people. The states were Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina.
Oh, New York, girl, I'm from there. I love New York. See, look, I got family over in New York. I'm talking about New York.
North Carolina, Rhode Island, and Providence.
Let's go to our next topic with Kiwan.
You may already know him from his last intro.
Please welcome Kiwan Barnes with a song about Lewis and Clark.
This one for the boys named Lewis and Clark. They was on an expedition, they were traveling through the dark. Met up with a girl named Sacagawea, who would travel with her baby on her back and in her hands like 4 large sacks. Hold up, stop. Start from the beginning. Lewis and Clark was sent from the king who told them, go find land for me. Lewis and Clark met up with the Indians. They was like, oh my God, we didn't know anybody was here. But we're our friends, so have no fear. And we don't mean to trouble you, but we need your daughter to help us through. And without no pay and out no cash, Lewis and Clark went on their way.
Here's Kiwan and Cheyenne with our next topic.
Thank you, Amelia, and thank you, Kiwan, for that lovely song.
No problem. Now, Cheyenne, what's our next topic?
We're going to be talking about the California Gold Rush.
Well, let's get to it.
The first gold was founded by James W. Marshall at Sutter's Mill. This brought over 300,000 people to California for gold. The most wealthiest person was named Sam Brennan. A total of $2 billion was found in the gold rush. At first, the people that founded the gold wanted it to be kept a secret, but someone found out and news broke out on the newspaper.
Wow. Thank you, Cheyenne, for that lovely topic on the California Gold Rush.
Very welcome, Kiwan.
And now we're gonna take it down to slavery. And you know they didn't work in no bakery. Race no shine, they was on that field. And their masters gave them little meals. They was beat, raped, and even killed. They was even mistreated. I just couldn't believe it. They didn't even get no education till Lincoln had this proclamation.
Wow, thanks Cheyenne and Kiwan for that lovely topic.
We still have much more to talk about. Why don't we talk about the Reconstruction process?
What was the Reconstruction process of 1863 and 1877?
The Reconstruction is what ended the Confederate nationalism and slavery. Abraham and Andrew brought out a plan to bring the South back into the Union. At first, it was really hard because the South wouldn't budge and kept us in the Confederacy. But at the end, they had to side with the Union.
Great!
Back during slavery, African American men and women had really hard times. Can you tell me any of the inventions that helped them back then?
Yes. Some new and exciting inventions created during the late 19th century was the telephone, cotton gin, steam engine, and the rifle. One of the most revolutionary inventions was the cotton gin. It helped the most with slavery.
It did.
The cotton gin is a machine that separates cotton seeds from cotton. This dramatically changed how much it took to separate the cotton seeds and made the whole process go a lot faster. Now, we've talked about a lot so far, but we're coming up on our biggest topic, which was World War I.
I have to agree.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
This was taking place in Europe. Over 70 million military personnel were part of the war, plus 60 million Europeans were also part of the war. Even though the first did end, something happened, and Germany called World War II 20 years later.
Wow. Okay. Reporting live from the Speakeasy. This is the new 19th-20th century, an age of dramatic and social and political change. Economic growth swept many Americans into an influential but unfamiliar world. We are here in a speakeasy where there are much as flappers. Flappers are women who freely want to express themselves. And there's also a bunch of drunks like this dude right here who is drunk or dead. Thank you. Back to you, Cheyenne.
Thank you, Amelia. Now, we've already spoke about World War I, which is really devastating, But what do you think is the most devastating?
I'm glad you asked, Cheyenne. The most devastating time period to me was, I would believe, was the Great Depression. The Great Depression was was seen worldwide. Economic depressions that took place mostly during the 1930s, beginning in the United States. I'm sorry, this is just so sad. Okay. Okay, so the timing of the Great Depression varied across nations. In most countries, it started in 1929 and lasted till the late 1930s. Amelia talking about the New Deal.
Thank you, Kiwan. The New Deal definitely helped. The New Deal was a series of programs and projects instituted during the Great Depression by President Franklin D. Roosevelt that aimed to restore prosperity to Americans. One of the most popular things created during the New Deal was the PWA, Public Works Administration.
Thank you, Amelia, for that lovely topic. And thank you, America, for tuning in on this week's newscast where we talk about news.